Okay, in this video we'll do few more multiplication problems. Let us try to identify how many number of bits are required to represent the product and all such things. Let us consider multiplication of two numbers, that is 28 into 8. So let us consider both of them as positive numbers. So it's a signed multiplication. Let us use both modified Booth's algorithm as well as the Booth's algorithm. So we know that plus 8 can be written as of course using 5 bits. Okay, the sign bit is 0, and then we have the magnitude bit. Magnitude bits are 1 0 0 0. Then similarly for plus 22, of course, let us try to find out what is 22 is. It is 16 plus 6. It is now 16 here. Then it is 6. Okay, this is the magnitude of this is 22, and of course you can take the sign bit as 0, which is now plus 22. So if you can see here, so it requires 1 plus 4 bit and it requires 1 plus 5 bit. So totally it requires 5 bit for plus 8 and 6 bit for plus 22. So we are supposed to get the product of these two things. So if the number of bits that are required to represent the product is now, so if you can see here, so I need to have 9 bits for the magnitude, and of course you need to have one sign bit. So it is 1 plus 9 would be the number of bits that are required to represent the product of this 22 and 22 multiplied by 9. So let us start doing that. So since we are considered 8 as the multiplier, so using Booth's algorithm, Booth's multiplication algorithm, so let us try to represent it as now it is 0 1 0 0 0. So let us append a 0 and then try to group them and try to find out what is the recoded value now. So let me start doing the grouping. So it is 2 at a time, because now that's what I'm doing now. So this is 2 at a time, and then this is now 5. So we know that the table for Booth's multiplier is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. For 0 0 you are simply doing the shift. Here it is 1 addition of when I say 1 means you are adding the multiplicand as it is. You are adding the inversion of the multiplicand. Instead of writing it as simply 1, I'm writing it as m, or for writing it I'll write it as 1 here. This is 1 bar. So now the modified or recoded bit is now, this is 0, this is again 0, and then you have now third 0, and then 1 0 is actually minus, and then 0 1 is actually 1. Of course we're not basically looking into whether this is advantageous. Now if you look at this particular example, doing without Booth's multiplication is advantageous because you have two ones here, but here it is only one. So we're not actually verifying that which one is advantageous in this particular problem. We are simply trying to get hold on how do I do the Booth's multiplication of any number. So if you ask me which method is useful or which method will going to have lesser time, means without going for the Booth's modification. So this is without without the Booth's recoding. So the binary representation itself is good. So let us not too much worry about it. And since it is let us start doing the what is that product of it. Since it is 0, I will write 1 0, that is shifted 1. So there is one more 0, you shifted by one more bit. There is third 0, it is shifted by one more bit. You have 1 minus, that is I need to add minus 22 to this. So minus 22, since it is negative, let me write the magnitude, the sign bit as 1. You know that this is the magnitude, so minus 22 can be written as, so let me write it as first complement of this 22 magnitude. which is now, this is 1 0 0 1 0 1 with 1 now. This is 0 1 0 1 0 1. So this is the magnitude. So this happens to be now 1 0 1 0 1 0. So this is now minus 22. So let me write it here. So since it is 3 shift, I'm shifting it by 3 bits, and then this is minus 22 because it is so and so. It is now 0 1 0 1 0 1 and then 1. As we know that, okay, we are supposed to have 9 bits here. So 9 plus 1, 10 bits. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Of course, no question of appending by any more bit. And then I have 1 now. So this 1, okay, this is the shifting for this. This is for the second one, this is for the third one, this is for the last one, and this 1 is nothing but I need to add 22 as it is. So 22 is actually this one. It is now 0 1 1 0 1 0. So whatever answer that I'll get now, so it is now 0 0 0 0. It is 1 1 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1. It is 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1. It is 0 with a carry 1. You discard this because this is my representation, because we know that we are supposed to use 10 bits for representing the product of 22 and 8. So out of which the 10th bit MSB is the sign bit. This is now first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So this is sign bit. So it is positive number. So we know that, okay, 22 into 8 is actually 176. So this is now, you can see this is 16 here, and this is 32, this is 64, this is 128. So we have it as 6 here, and then it is 8, this is 186. So we are getting the proper answer for this particular question. So this way, of course, here you can see we didn't append by any more bits. So we didn't append by any more bit. Okay, whenever there is a carry generated, we are neglecting this because we need only total of 10 bits to represent the product of 22 multiplied by 8. So how this is coming out to be 10 bit is, if we can see the representation of plus 8 requires 1 plus 4, whereas the representation of plus 22 requires 1 plus 5. The total number of bits that are required to get the product is this plus this, that is 9, and plus 1 sign bit. So let us do the same product using the Booth's modified algorithm. Okay, let us again take 8 and then group in number of, in terms of 3, and then try to see what is the answer. So it is now, again, you are supposed to take 8 number and then append 0 to it, and 0 to it. Next, start grouping by 3, and then overlap this with last bit, and then you are overlapping here. Since one of the bit is not there, you assume it as you append by the same whatever MSB you have. So we know that for Booth's modified algorithm, the table is 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0, then 1 1 1. So here it is 0 0 here, here it is plus 1 plus 1, it is minus 1 minus 1, it is plus 2 minus 2. So when I say plus 2, you are supposed to add the twice of your multiplicand. Minus 2 means you have to add negative, of course you have to actually add negative of the twice of your multiplicand. So the modified recoded multiplier would be, here it is 0 1 0 0 corresponds to minus 2, and 0 0 1 corresponds to 1. So now I have, this is now, so 22 is actually, so 22 is 0 1 0 1 1 0 multiplied by 1 2 0, of course minus 2 0. Since you have the first bit as 0, you have to append 2 zeros. So of course you have to shift by 2 bits. I'm just writing it as 2 zeros. Next you have minus 22. So minus 2 is nothing but twice of this 4, sorry 22, and of course negative. So it is minus 44 now. minus 44. So let us first write what is 44 is. So I know 44 is actually 32 plus 12. So it is now 32 plus, it is now 44. Since I want to have minus 44 means the sign bit is 1. So let me take the complement of this and add it by 1. So complement of this is actually 1 1 0 0 1 0. You add it 1, it is now 0 0 1 0 1 0. So minus 44 is now 1 is the sign bit. The magnitude is, this is 0 1 0 1 0 0. So this is minus 44. So we are writing this as minus 44. Of course, what is this now? This is minus 22 means I should add this minus 44 here, which is nothing but 0 0 1 0 1. Okay, this is zeros from here, 0 0 1 0, then okay 1 0 1. So it is now 0 0 1 0 1 0 1. So how many number of bits are required for representing this? We actually require totally 10 bits. So let us count this. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So you have to append by one more bit. You have to append by one more bit. So why I'm appending by one more bit is because I know that I need to have total 10 bits to represent this. And then you shift by two more bits, and then you add the multiplicand as it is because you have 1 here. So what is 22? So 22 is actually this. Let me add 0 1 1 0 1 0. So this is my answer. So you get this 0 0 0 0. It is 1 1 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1. Again it is 0 with a carry 1. You neglect this. Again you can see this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This is the sign bit. So when this is a sign bit, this is the magnitude of that number. It's a positive number. If you compare this and this, they're exactly one and the same. They're exactly one and the same. You can see here it is now 0 1, you have 0 1 0 1 1 and then 4 zeros. So this is 186. This is 186. So this way, given a number, so you can able to decide how many number of bits I need to append so that you can get the final answer. So whatever one you have has to be neglected because your product is of only 10 bit, out of which the MSB is the sign bit of this particular number. Okay, hope this is now giving more clarity on okay how do you decide this. Now let us slightly move on to okay, one more possibility. Okay, which multiplier or which combination, whether to go for without any Booth's multiplication or with Booth's multiplication, with Booth's algorithm or modified Booth's algorithm for a given example. So let us take up an example, something like okay, if you take it as maybe 15 into, maybe you can take it as 32. Suppose if I take 15 into 32 or maybe some other number. So let us take okay, it is 14 into maybe 15. So 14 into 15 is the number that you are looking for multiplying. Suppose if you consider it as a signed number, okay, now 14 can be written as 0 1 1 1 0. 15 can be written as 0 1 1 1 1. Suppose if you're going with a simple binary multiplication, I would prefer this 14 as a multiplier than 15 as a multiplier, because if you use 15 as a multiplier, I need to do 4 times the addition. If you consider 14 as a multiplier, you have to do only 3 times addition. So if you are going for a simple binary multiplication, instead of doing 14 into 15 where this is multiplicand and this multiplier, I will make it as 15 into 14, because 14 has got lesser number of ones, so that number of additions that are required is fine. So this way we're going to interest in the multiplier and multiplicand depending on which one is having lesser number of ones. Okay, this is fine when you are taking a ordinary binary multiplication. Let us try to identify which one will have lesser number of ones or twos in case of Booth's algorithm or Booth's modified algorithm. Suppose if you consider again this 14 and 15, I can write 14 modified recoded bit of Booth's algorithm is now 0 1 1 1 0. So what I'll do is I'll append a 0. Let me try to find out what is this now. This is this, and then it is this one, and then you can see I'm overlapping it here, and again overlapping, and again overlapping here. You can see now this is, as we know that it is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. For these two extremes it is 0, and it is 1 and minus 1. So you don't do any operation, then you, this is minus 1, this is 0, this is 0, and then it is 1. So if you consider 14 as a multiplier, you have to do two additions. Of course, one is addition with inverted multiplicand, and of course if you consider 15 as the number, if you consider 15 as the multiplier, the recoded bit would be, let me write it as 0 1 1 1, then you append a 0. Let me start grouping it. So this is one group, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, and this is this. So what I have now is, so this 0 1 is, so this 0 1 is actually minus 1, then it is 1 1 is 0, again 1 1 is 0, again 1 1 is 0. This is now this is 1. You can see whether you have 14 as a multiplier or 15 as a multiplier, the number of ones in the recoded multiplier would be 2 only. So either you can go with 14 into 15 or 15 into 14, it will yield same amount of delay. So both are equally giving same amount of delay, because both of them require two additions in case of course two additions, and then remaining, okay, four shifting has to be done. This is for Booth's multiplication. Let us see what is the modified Booth's require. So modified Booth's require again for the 14. So let us write it for 14, how it looks like. It is again now 0 1 1 1 0. You append that with a 0. Let us write the table for Booth's modified 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0, and then 1 1 1. So we know that this is 0 0, here it is 1 1, this is 1 minus 1 minus, and then it is 2 and 2 minus. So let us start grouping it in terms of threes. This is this number, then you overlap with this, and then you overlap with this, you append a 0 here, and a 0 here. So we know that it is 1 0 0, which is 2 minus, and then it is 1 1 1, it is 0, and then 0 0 1, it is 0 0 1, it is, oh, where is this? It is 1. So this is if you take 14 as a multiplier. If you take 15 as a multiplier, let me write it as 0 1 1 1 1. You append a 0 here. So start grouping it. So this is 1, this is the second one, of course this is the third one, for which you are supposed to have one more 0. If you can see this now, this is 1 1 0. Where is that 1 1 0? It's actually minus 1. Then it is 1 1 1 0. It is 0 0 1. It is 1. If you take 15 as a multiplier, of course you are supposed to simply have 1 0 minus 1. If you take 14 as a multiplier, it is 1 0 minus 2. So now again this would be a preferred option, because you are not taking the twice of the multiplicand for addition. Of course here it is negative. Of course you are supposed to add negative of twice of the multiplicand. Here it is negative of the multiplicand. So out of these two, maybe 15 into 14 and 14 into 15. So you can certainly prefer this particular combination as a multiplier, 15 as a multiplier, because it has got 1 0. So this way, depending on, of course, if it is asked to design for an optimized multiplier, so out of 1 2 3, okay, out of these three, I will certainly go for 14 into 15 using modified Booth's algorithm, because it has got only two additions, and then it has got, of course, once you add it, you shift it by 2 bits, you again shift it by 2 bits, and then you simply add it. So here you can able to get the answer quickly compared to this, as well as of course the previous one. So here anyhow it requires 4 addition and 4 shiftings. Here it is 3 additions and 4 shiftings. So out of all of them, so modified Booth's algorithm with 14 into 15 would end up with having a reduced overall time for getting the final product. Hope okay, this is going to help you in understanding the comparison of 3 different multiplication without any modification in the multiplier, with Booth's recoding of the multiplier, with using modified Booth's algorithm for having the recoded multiplier. So multiplier can be multiplier and multiplicand are interchangeable. So we are just looking at which one is advantageous, which will give the least time.